quite worried. All right, what's they have to say?
Gee, that just might be the thing that gets me to get Jake banned from Twitch. Because he read my book and I didn't give him permission.
I think it's cute that he thinks he has to give me permission for me to do a dramatic reading, a reenactment of his book in a transformative way. This is America, bitch. This is America, bitch. Hilarious. Did he get hairier? No. He's only losing the hair. What you're seeing is not more hair, but rather a more frazzled beard existence.
I don't know. You guys want the war to continue.
The war.
Maybe you should have just left well enough the fuck alone. I was willing to just leave.
People are sending me videos of this guy walking from the grocery store now. Like unprompted. What is happening to this man? This is my book, of course. OC, do not steal. Ugh. The best thing about his book is that we've heard him say the things in his book over the course of time in his videos anyway. And so nothing else is coming out of his face than what you've already heard. And so it's kind of funny. Like you could sort of hear it in your head because he just poorly writes and repeats it back. They're finding him in his natural habitat. So for you to have a legal standing, Dave, I would have to be like sort of wholesale reading it without really adding any like content of my own to it. And I would have to be affecting something that was making you money in a negative way. And I got to be honest, your Common Grievances, which I bought on Kindle for $1, does not in fact have a profitable future, in my opinion. It's a poorly written book. And it was like, it's clear, it's pretty clear you don't know how to write. What's interesting is that like everything he tries to do, I kind of am already doing at a better rate. And I'm like literally writing, like I'm in the process. I guess I'm writing the outline right now, but I'm writing a book. It's not a politics book though. That would be cringe. So anyway, I guess it's pretty clear it's a book about Kron. No, it's the D&D campaign book. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. Got a new job? Fuck yeah, Oscar. Let's go. Did Dave though?
And let Jay do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Okay. I hate to break it to you. There's no letting me do whatever I want, Dave. I just get to.
But now, if he read my entire book, I'm gonna have to consider this.
Well, I didn't read your entire book. That would be grueling. Imagine. Can you imagine in one sitting reading Dave's book? No. I'm reading it over many installments. Okay, so we have a Dingo, and we'll be doing Dingo when we run out of like video Dingo, or just when I feel like reading the book again, which is not right now. We will do a Dingo based on the next, selection of chapters, and then when it's done, it's done. Yeah. That'd be cruel and unusual punishment. Yeah, I'm not reading that whole fucking thing.
That's an unauthorized reading of copyrighted material.
An unauthorized reading of copyrighted material. I don't think self-publishing on Amazon is what we're talking about here. We read a little for Ascension, right? Oh yeah, I mean if you ascend, I automatically do it because I'm in Dave cosplay, yeah. Hope he tries to file the suit and gets immediately dismissed. I really just hope he spends most of his time just trying to enjoy his last days on Earth. Hell yeah, DJ Gundam. Go. Someone check to see if he has the copyright on anything in that book. If not, we should do so. I mean, who cares? Can you please refer to the Dave cosplay as descending? Yes. Yeah, we can ascend or descend. Chat chooses.
And that would hold up in any court.
Uh-huh.
If Jay just used snippets, there'd be nothing I could do. That'd be under fair use.
Okay, well, then there you go.
Why do you think I cut the videos that I cover short?
Because you're a drunk, lazy man that doesn't have anything to say. Psst, no, it won't, Dave. You already legal zoomed it? Okay, I'm not going to read the legal zoom. That's funny.
Maybe I'll have to think about this. Maybe Jake owes me a bit of money.
I already paid for the book, bro. All right, I'm going to wake up.
I mean, I thought I was done with him, but apparently his dumbass, smart-ass fans can't just shut the fuck up about him.
Because chat loves me. We're sort of a what would you call it, chat? It's not, we're not a hive mind, but we're symbiotic in a lot of ways. Chat wants this. It's a core community, that's right. Bet your bingo points. Let's look at the card. Shut up. Misogyny doth protest too much. Mommy issues. Walrus boring. Sweetheart, please clap. Boy. Again. Pretends to fuck. Piss break. Yelling. Worries about testosterone. Why? Virtue signal. Jake tiptoes around TOS. Fuck you. Dumb as shit. Ableism. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pedo. Rat's ass. Bootlicker. For the love of God. Dun, dun, dun. You could not possibly know whether or not there'll be a dingo or a dingo. You can only guess. You're betting, finally? We're betting big tonight? On the bingo? What's the dingo percentage at? Ooh, a lot of dingoers. A lot of people thinking dingo. Half this board is free spaces.
I hope you have a cone.
Scary Spikes, thanks for the 34 months. For the dingo. There we go. We're all dinged out. It's time. Welcome back, chat. We're back at it. Let's do this so that the sign is visible. There we go.
Yeah.
Dave respectfully debates a music teacher and more.
Got a good show for you. Got a damn good show.
Tegan, not Sarah. Thanks for the prime.
Have a fantastic day.
First time in two. Fuck yeah, dude. Appreciate you.
And of course I have nothing prepared for it. Honestly, it's kind of funny. We haven't had any major groundbreaking things that once again reassure we will have the greatest president of all time back. My corn is so moist that it's actually dripping.
Face me. Thank you. Trump was found guilty. Rough. That's rough stuff.
Donald J. Trump.
Mm-hmm. Big
yeah,
coat.
but he didn't want to have the shit show that we now have under Haven. That's why he didn't. I mean, I wish he'd have prosecuted Hillary, but you know, we at a certain level there's some decorum, but whatever. And they could have at least gotten a conviction with her.
Once you master this method, you may never want to cook a steak on a grill again.
Look, I know you know what you're doing, but at the same point, a wood-fired grilled steak or a lump charcoal grilled steak can't be beat because of the smoke flavor that's in there. Just my opinions. Pan-fried steaks can be great. I've done steak.
You should finally do a steak video. Yeah, he should. I don't think. What's my favorite steak? I think maybe I like grilling steak more than I like pan frying steak, but that's because I don't have to clean up as much. Are we going to see the 5 stages of grief in real time with Dave? I'm down for that. I hope so.
A million times, Iron Gullet. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I haven't done one lately.
My steak costs $40. It's going to be good. What? Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Pooter Falcon, I don't even use seasoning. I don't even use seasoning. Why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? I don't even use seasoning. Don't admit this to me. Your steak being $40 won't make it good. You need to be able to cook it. Please cook a good steak. If you want to learn how to cook steak, if you're like, look, I could learn how to cook a steak. Papa's got you.
Steak down.
I've got you. Look, you're going to cook a perfect steak. All right. The first step in cooking a steak is salting it. Salt it. At least an hour, but up to overnight. And then get after it. Look at that sear. It's ridiculous. God, it just looks so good. It's all so good and crispy and crunchy. Wow.
Go.
Anyway. Go look at this. Go look at this video. There you go. That's how you make a steak. You're curing it. You'd have to salt that shit for a lot longer than a few hours in the fridge.
Point number 3. If you want a good seared steak,
True.
remove any moisture. Always take a paper towel.
Thank you for that one. If you ever wonder why your rub isn't sticking and why it looks like shit, blot your fucking chicken, blot any meat with a paper towel before you apply rub or seasoning to it. Then you can terrorize your young niece by chasing her around with the bloody fucking
What?
paper towel.
What? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
An uncle playing with his niece. That's creepy. Well, creepy isn't illegal.
Good timing, Dr. Gamble. Thank you.
Boy, you must be a barrel of funds for the nieces and nephews to be around, Iron Gullet.
That you don't try to give them salmonella? What?
What? Chase her around holding up the little bloody paper towel while she runs away from you screaming like an idiot.
Why are you mean? Yeah, what? Why are you mean? That's not funny.
And then
Look at that, salting ahead of time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
I'm not only going to season both sides, I'm going to take it and turn it up on.
Well, I don't know. According to you leftists who just love to always want to give the woman the benefit of the doubt, or just take her side no matter what evidence is against her, you guys seem to regard any man who's over the age of 30 dating a woman aged 18 to 25 as creepy.
30, 25 isn't that creepy. It's 30, 18 is creepy. Yeah.
So piss off.
So 18 is really particularly your obsession with the 18 mark is really creepy because that's like were you just waiting? Are you grooming this person? They're literally in fucking high school. They're a child. Like they have some legal observations that happen, right? At 18, but like it's not this isn't This isn't a good thing to be attracted to someone that is so immature relative to you, hopefully, David. It's not. You shouldn't wear this as a badge of honor. You should be attracted to women roughly of your same age, or men, whatever. Don't let me limit you to just the two biological genders, whatever the fuck they were talking about. The biological genders, not NBs though. No, that's for me.
Even though all those women are adults. And also, calling somebody hot, that's just an observation. Doesn't mean you're going to do anything.
Ugh.
Like, how many people were waiting for Britney Spears to turn 18? How many moms, and you can go back and check this, there was a bunch of mom groups that were salivating once that boy turned 18. So fuck off.
What boy? What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody slept on Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Yeah, there were the awkward dweebs of bad children's movies. We turn around and they're like, when the fuck did they get so hot?
Ugh.
I'd kick Iron Gullet's ass, Sin Henry. Well, creepy isn't illegal.
Virtue signal. Thank you, Mr. Whiskers. It's not illegal. Maybe it ought to be.
Iron Gullet's never been hit. Remember, he said that I was abused because my parents spanked me from time to time when I was a boy. I guarantee
you,
he's never been hit and he doesn't know how to handle that. And at the
you think Dave could handle being
creepy
hit?
Isn't illegal.
Doot. Oh. Creepy isn't illegal.
The end of it, Iron Gullet, you're going to hear me on the victory mic saying not bad for an old man. What? And I already have to pee, so we already know where this
piss break
is going.
The lesbians.
Put it in away from you. Listen for that sizzle.
By the way, those are definitely sat in there. Sear for 2 minutes. Those were sat in. Look at these.
Put it in away from you.
These were in the fucking fridge, drying out.
For that.
Also, I wouldn't put them on I would put them on a rack, not just flat on here, because the bottom needs airflow too. Mine are better.
Sizzle.
Beard petting.
Press it down to make sure.
I don't know, Music Combo. You got about another week left, maybe 10 days, and then you're off for 3 months with full pay. Yes, you are, Music Combo.
He said boy, but he didn't call anybody boy, right? He was talking about a boy.
Oh, you can set your salary up in 2 ways. Either A, you get all your yearly salary while you're teaching, or you can be paid over the summer. Now, okay, I will be completely fair to Music Combo. I don't know if he works for a private school, Catholic school, or a charter school. But if he works in a public school, I know goddamn well you can set your pay up, your salary up, so you're paid over the summer. Uh-huh. Yes, you are. A good friend of mine, his wife, is a public school teacher. She is paid over the summer. She sets herself up like that. And yeah, she sits on her ass for 3 months.
That's awesome.
By the way, a Google search will prove me right. Okay, Music Combo, what state?
Why is he
you
so
said
mad?
You're a public school teacher. What state?
Argues with chat on your
New York
boards?
and Connecticut. So you work in 2 states? Okay, well, New York teachers are the most generously compensated teachers on the planet.
Go.
And
he didn't say boy. He called Britney Spears a boy, I think.
Quick Google search took me 1 second. Once you be gone, you get your salary spread out over the 12 months, so I get paid this summer even though I won't be teaching. 1 Google search. Okay, what about Connecticut? And you said you're a public school teacher now. All right, so blah, 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 blah,
Hell yeah,
blah,
Summer
blah.
Dragonfly. Congrats.
Well, it seems to me from this website
Chat argues with Jake on your Jingo. That's a good one.
that you work 185 days out of the year. You make $81,000 out of the year.
Dude. 81K as a teacher? Awesome. That's great. I would go back. They're talking about increasing the minimum salary for teachers. It would make me go back. I would definitely consider it. I was good at it.
So there's that. All right, music combo.
It is a hard job.
No, that's the 52-week option. Sorry. Being a teacher is the most glorified part-time job on the planet.
Totally disagree. Dave absolutely couldn't do it and would get fired immediately, obviously.
I'm not saying
he's never had to run a classroom in his life. It's so funny. This guy LARPs so much, and I have actually lived every one of his fantasies. It's so fucking funny. This is why he hates me, man. I literally live the life he wishes he could have. And all it took was just not being a piece of shit and having a winning smile. I did this the other day. Like, what was I doing? I was doing this. And I was like, hey, would you still love me if this is just how I was? And I just did this for way too long until she cracked. She decided that she would not love me. In fact, I'm just kidding.
Saying your shit ain't necessary, and I'm not saying teachers don't face problems. Although, God, I would cringe if they were taught by you. But let's be honest. You get 3 months to get another job and double dip. Or sit on your ass and do nothing. Why don't I do it for extra cash? Well, A, I don't really like kids. 2, I don't have that stupid license that costs tens of thousands of dollars to get.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And 3, the kids would hate me because I wouldn't care about their feelings. I wouldn't care if I hurt their feelings.
Yeah. So you would be bad at teaching. So he would be bad at it.
And I just tell them the raw truth. Not
the raw truth. Hey, kids! I'm hungover. Good morning. Fuck you. Get off your fucking phones. What else would he say? I don't know. He would just hit on the girls and be creepy. I'm a Sigma male, and that's the raw truth.
the bullshit they've been fed. Like, no, the Native Americans were not fucked over.
Just make shit up on your card. Hey, Chips boy. Still waiting on the chips. Dude, he's got to he will deliver us chips someday.
Like when their left-wing teachers say, oh, Columbus was such a horrible person. I'd be like, well, yeah, Columbus was a horrible piece of shit. But keep in mind, the Native American, well, actually, fuck Columbus, because he didn't even make it to America. But keep in mind, one of the first things the colonists in, like, Jamestown traded with the native tribes was guns. And what did the Native Americans do with the guns? Used them against other Native Americans.
Not really. I mean, mostly against colonizers. Like, definitely hunting, though. There was not a lot of intertribal warfare once colonization really hit. Like, it became more of a coalition against a common enemy type vibe. As in, we gave you food because you were dumbasses. Right. There's such an interesting... Ben Franklin writes about it. It's so interesting and sad to read, like, the cultural divide in, like, how white colonists came here and were just, like, you know, ripping off the native population and the you know, any of the tribes that fucking encounter that, like, really didn't have the like concept of like, oh, they're gonna really, really fuck us over. Like, they were like, oh, these people are earnest and don't, you know, they're trading in good faith. You know, it took a little bit. It's interesting. It's interesting how fucking evil our descendants are. Even the coalition of rich, as many people shamefully sided with the colonists against it. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a whole thing. There's a whole lot of it. But I wouldn't consider that. I mean, maybe you would. I'd consider that you've left the side of the like, you're a colonist now, I guess. I don't know how you guys talk about it. My direct ancestors fought for the Union at least? Fuck yeah. Mine too. That's a Coors Mountain.
You know, music combo, I might be more inclined to open the lines, but every time I do, there's some smart ass that comes along and ruins it.
Ew, that was gross.
Why would I talk to him? I already disproved his point. Teachers get paid through the summer. Life sucks, and even if they don't, and quite frankly, according to me, they shouldn't. If it was up to me, a teacher would make no more than $25,000 a year of teaching, because you only teach half the damn year. If you
half? I don't think you can count.
Really add it up, they teach less than half the fucking year.
That's dumb as shit. It's actually not true.
But I'll say, fine, fuck it. For the 3 months in the summer, you don't get to teach. You don't get paid shit. Get a part-time job. But if I choose to talk to Iron or Music Combo, I'll do it in my own time. Sorry, I'm not going to have the show dictated by my chat.
Here I am in the corn suit. I'm not going to let chat just do whatever they want. You think I'm going to let chat tee me or something? No, I am in control. Chat can't do anything. I've broken free of their bonds and will not agree to return to their bonds until 4/20 of next year. The bonds have been broken. I mean, we may do maybe I'll subathon at some other point, but I don't have it in me. Another uncapped 427.
I could drink cum by the gallon load and never get pregnant.
Dave pretending he didn't get 8 weeks paid vacation working for PepsiCo? Dude, I've never had... That's crazy. I've never had a paid vacation in my life. Unless you count streaming, in which case I don't get paid. I don't get paid. Unless you subscribe while I'm offline, which is dope. I don't get paid to vacation. I can't imagine having a gig that paid me to vacation. That would be so awesome. I just have to save up. I don't charge anything. I always save up everything. I'm a little frugal guy. Dave is referring to a 180-day school year? Oh, well, that's stupid.
Besides, weren't you railing against that a little bit ago?
He was just saying 3 months a second ago. I think that would be ad hoc if he says
how
that.
I shouldn't open the lines and shouldn't listen to the chat and all that other shit.
Steaks with that butter. But if you're going to cook a good steak, don't have an aversion to using a thermometer. Try to get a good digital thermometer.
Also, don't buy digital meat thermometers. They're garbage. And the
Wait, what?
reason why I say this is
wrong.
Because not that you have to, you will always have to replace the analog ones. The reason I say that is if an analog one, you know, the one with the little red dial, gets fucked, you can recalibrate it. Once a digital one is fucked, it's fucked.
Okay, so they don't ever get fucked. Like what? I've never had a digital thermometer like break on me ever once. I have had analog ones fuck up, like the glass on them cracked or whatever. They're like $4. I mean, yeah, a digital thermometer. If you want to get a nice instant read digital thermometer and spend the money, Oh, if you're doing like barbecue big time, oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I have a probe, for instance, but it's on a wire, but it's fine. He's a probe. But like sometimes I have I have a slower read thermometer, and that's nice too. But yeah, I have them. I have 2 options. I have an analog one as well, but I don't use it.
Finish them in the skillet here. And then these are the ones that we seared in the skillet, cooked completely in the skillet.
Heard a
Now,
walrus?
we could have actually started these in the skillet, searing them in the skillet, and then finishing them in the oven. That's a good method.
Most digital thermometers can be calibrated. I'm not surprised at all. I know that the expensive ones can be. I'm sure that there's some cheap ones that you can't really do anything to, but I mean even the $14 ones are good. I strongly suggest if you're starting to get to a point where you're cooking and like roasting big hunks of meat, or trying to like you want to pursue the perfect steak, or you want to make chicken breast really great, you should get a meat thermometer. Or just an instant read thermometer. You can use it in other stuff that's not meat, but like, it's for meat.
To do it.
I am almost tempted to talk to Combo because I'd love for him to defend where he's just lying. Because, by the way, you can't do work for New York and Connecticut schools because those are 2 different states, dipshit.
Exactly what we were looking for. Nice, beautiful meat. So I'm going to try a bite of this and see how it is. Flavor's magnificent. Texture's really good. I give that steak an A+.
I guarantee you I could kick this guy's ass at a steak cook-off.
I would love to see you cook a steak. I would love it. Does he have like an I'm better than you? I don't have an I'm better than you or inflated self-appraisal. He already drank that shit? Oh my god, dude. He's dead. He's dying.
You'll have my decision when I come back.
How? What? He's already back to fucking...
I will open the lines to Music Combo and Music Combo alone. Anyone else joins, they're just going to get ignored. And once me and Music Combo are done, the lines will be closed.
That's some pussy shit, by the way.
Music Combo is limited to talking about me saying that teachers get paid. Because I proved they get paid in New York. And he said New York and Connecticut, which is odd that he'd be a public school teacher in 2 states, but
he loves to try to have control of the situation.
No, Iron Gullet, you're not coming on. No, Iron Gullet, you're not coming on. This is the only person that's coming on.
Coming on.
Hello, Music Combo.
Coming on.
So you've given into your fears. So,
all right, you little shit.
What you neglected to research, because you can't trust an actual public school employee, is that if you get paid over summer, that is not salary for not doing anything over the summer.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That is your salary over the public school year.
You said you were a public school. You said you were a public school teacher in New York City.
Yeah, not
David.
New York City. I said New York, idiot.
Okay, fine. We'll go with New York State.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
New York City.
Dave,
Hold up. Let's just find out.
Oh, okay. I just told you, if you choose to get paid over summer, that is your salary from the school year divided up.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a pretty generous fucking salary. Considering I think you motherfuckers don't deserve to make over $23,000 a year.
Oh, so you wait. Okay, so you just you admitted I was right. Okay, point for me. Good. I'm glad.
No, I don't think you should get paid over the summer. You're not producing anything, or you should be forced to do public works, like picking up trash.
You should pick up trash
on the side of the highway.
Okay, so Dave thinks that you should pick up trash if you have some of your salary, like divided up into, what is the word I'm thinking of? What is the word? There is actually a word for this practice, but I have been out of the game so long I can't remember. Deferred? Is it just deferred? You can have 3 months of salary deferred. Prorated? I think it's the reverse of prorated. I think it's deferred payment. But yeah, I don't understand why you're upset that someone would just choose to have payment reach them in different ways. Like, it's just your money, man, from when you worked the 9 months or whatever you think it is. But like, I mean, I could tell you as as a former person who was pursuing the educational field and have taught classrooms and stuff, summertime is often a time for teachers to do stuff. First off, you're doing stuff around their house finally and hanging out with their family usually. But part of the summer is usually preparing for the next year. They often take summer classes because a lot of teachers are like working on getting a master's or a doctorate or something so they can make more money in the field and work at other places. Some of them go and teach summer classes at like the local community college or something. They might be like an adjunct somewhere. They could have businesses. A lot of my teachers growing up, my principal had like a roofing place. He still has it. They do roofing all around, and when he retired, they just still do that business. Like, and it wasn't like him doing the manual labor. He invested his salary into having a business, and actually, he would hire like some of the high school kids to get obviously cheap labor, but also, the community of kids that we're teaching got enriched by being able to have cool jobs in the summer, right? I'm in the principal's. Jake, is the playback speed faster than 1? Yes.
Do you know what my responsibilities are as a public school teacher? I mean, you have that friend. No, you have. You have that friend his wife or something? She told
okay,
you.
Well, what are your responsibilities? What are your responsibilities?
Oh my God, what are the responsibilities of a teacher? Holy shit. Like in or out of the classroom, there's just so much. Like in the classroom, it's a combination. I'm sure it will be answered, but it's like a combination thing. Like you literally have to go in there and hold people's attention for 6 hours a day. Like, or 6 classes a day, or 7 classes, maybe even 8, depending on where you work and what the semesters are like. Like, literally holding the attention of, like, 30-plus children, right, that don't want to be there, especially if it's earlier in the day. If it's after lunch, it's a little bit easier. Typically, the after-lunch class is like, the best class, in my experience. Or some of the best classes. Although I had one really good morning class. I don't know. There's something about the chemistry of a classroom as well. Like if you have like groups of friends that don't like get along or something, you'd be a little tension. It's very interesting. It's also nice to try to foster that and make them friends. It's also nice to see their little lights come on. Anyway, I could talk about teaching. It's very cool. It's a cool job, and it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for Dave. Let's hear what the answer is for you.
Let's say, and you know what? Over the summer,
what are your responsibilities? Over the summer? Oh, man, lesson planning, all the stuff I just mentioned before. Like, lots of stuff goes into, like, you have access to your classes. Also, you're talking to administration. Typically, in the summertime, there's going to be changes that happen for your, like, school in general, whether it's, like, physical, like, we're augmenting a wing. Your classroom is changing. You have this or that funding. We have new superintendents moving in. We have new employees, and we have trainings to do, and we have seminars to attend. It's a whole fucking bunch of shit. I mean, there's just so much that goes into being a teacher. You are involved directly with your community in a way that I don't like. It's childcare. It literally is childcare. We take childcare courses when we do this and pursue this because it's what it is. It is a tough job.
Over
you
the
haven't
summer.
even asked. So it's funny that you haven't even asked what subject area of a teacher in. You realize that other subject areas in public schools require different resources, different curriculum planning, maybe different extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm.
You think you know what you're talking about, but you have no idea what you're talking about.
No, and you're just a master at making excuses. Because remember, you're the one that wanted to die on the diaper
Big
on the
time
face
social
hill.
worker, yeah.
You were the one that was pro-mask, bitch.
Hey, Dave, I thought your rule for this call was we stick to talking about teaching and not anything else. So nice job breaking
You had to put teacher voice on, too.
your own rule, dipshit.
Then you called him a dipshit. You ever called a student a dipshit? I called a student an asshole once. He was being an asshole. And he needed to be told he was being an asshole.
You want
My
to
show, I
I
don't fucking have any rules, bitch.
You want to actually talk about teaching? The thing you brought me into this call for?
No, I don't give a damn about teaching. I don't care what you teach.
So
My
why
point
do you have
is,
me in the
you get
call?
paid over the fucking summer.
Why do you have me in the call then, idiot?
Sometimes necessary. I would say most of the time it's not necessary to call a kid a name. I would say, but bullies, I have a little bit. Like, he was making fun of a kid and it pissed me off. But he was being an ass. It's like it was more like, bro, why do you feel like you have to be an asshole in this situation? That was what I said to him. And like, do you think? I was just like, do you think that this is like helping your classmate? Do you think it's helping you? Do you think it's making everybody have a good time? Because everyone's like looking at you like you're an asshole right now, and that doesn't. Does that make you feel good? And he didn't like that. And he's like, no. I was like, do you want me to pick you to read? Because I know that you have a hard time reading out loud too, man. Like, and it helps us all get more comfortable if we're supportive. So don't be an asshole. Do not call children's names as a habit. Big time. He was, I don't know. I wouldn't normally do that, but sometimes it's the aggro boys that you kind of gotta meet them where they're at. Also, I knew it was a temporary gig and I wasn't trying to stay there forever, so I gave less of a fuck. If I had been hired, I would be way more professional. I'd be way more professional in that setting.
Because our call was never on what you teach. Our call was if you got paid. You're not teaching what you definitely do.
How drunk are you? How bad is your short-term memory?
Yeah, calling out behaviors. I wouldn't just call a kid an asshole and be like, yeah, you're an asshole, and then shut up. I actually had teachers that did do that shit growing up. I mean, you know.
I have long COVID, but your short-term memory is worse than mine is.
Did I not bring this motherfucker in to talk about he was claiming he wasn't paid, I proved him wrong. And he still wouldn't accept it. You know what? Then you know what? We're
Davis, weird memory issues. Yeah,
we're done.
No, you asked me what my responsibilities as a teacher were.
I don't care what your responsibilities are. You paid over
We're done. This is going on for a lot longer. So
yes or no, which the answer is yes.
Me personally, I'm not paid over the summer, and if I was paid over the summer...
Daddy Jake, please teach me how to make a sandwich. Okay, so you have to pick bread that you like, and then you have to have some kind of fat barrier on that bread. It can be butter, it could be melted cheese, it could be mayo, it could be all of those things. And then on top of that, okay, you got a fat layer. Now you got to have your loosey-goosey stuff. We're talking lettuce. We're talking like shredded onions. We're talking alfalfa sprouts. We're talking, anything that's loosey-goosey. We want it sort of touching the fat thing. It kind of works as a dressing for the things that are loosey-goosey, like the lettuce, and we like stuff on lettuce. Makes sense, right? And also it helps to sort of adhere it to that so you get less slippage. And then what you want is some kind of like... if it's a hot thing, you want the cheese out closer to the outside where the melting happens. If it's a cold thing, you want the cheese closer towards like the central, like what the sandwich is about. Is it a turkey sandwich? Have the cheese be very adjacent to the turkey, okay? Have the bacon be adjacent to it as well. If it's tomato, you want tomato near the salad, the lettuce, because or the other vegetables, because its juices will go all over and sort of dressing and lubricates the whole thing. There's lots of science in sandwich. That's how you make a sandwich, okay? I have real thoughts about this. Not joking. Take it seriously. You deserve it.
It would be a division of the
Croissants make the best sandwich bread. I had a pretty good croissant sandwich.
I did over the public.
Okay, so you are a teacher, so therefore you have.
I'm talking about Jake, bitch.
Thank you.
Summer an ability to get another job. I don't care your responsibility.
Which I'm actually doing. Wait, I'm.
And I don't think teachers deserve to be paid over the summer.
I disagree. I think they deserve to be paid more, and should get 3 months off. In fact, hot take. I think everyone should get like 3 months off. Like, I think working half the year is like too much still, and I don't really think we need everyone working all the time. But that said, maybe we could have more people working half the time, Who knows? Probably half people working half the time. We don't need as many people working as we have. It's just redundant. We have too many redundancies. Why can't we just vibe more? Have we ever thought, hey, look, okay, all right, guys, what is the goal? Let's just take a breath and be like, okay, what are we trying to do as human beings? What is our goal? Right? What do you ultimately want in your life? Like, what's the perfect? What is the life you want to live? Okay, And it's something around, I want to do what I want money to be no issue, and I want to, like, have quality time doing stuff I like, usually with the people I love, right? Something like this. This is kind of what, it's pretty general, but that's the point. And, to varying degrees. Maybe you want to go off and write a book or do something, pursue some other shit. Who knows? But, like, pursue happiness, right? But not a lot of it has to do with, like, working and toiling. And we all understand that, like, intrinsically, that we don't want to, all of us are like, I got to go to work on Monday. Fuck work. And it doesn't work, suck. And, like, to some degree, we all concede that there is some amount of work that needs to be done. But I think we can agree that it's time to maybe take a step back and go, hey, have we accomplished what we set out to when we started building, when we planted the first seed in the ground to make life a little easier, to farm, to invest in the future and have food for the winter, and, we have AC, we have PlayStations, we have beaches. What if we just appreciated that a little bit more and just chose to live a little instead of just churning? Why do we always gotta churn, man? Why can't we just vibe? Anyway, this is a long way to say we should have, like, minimum 3 months off. Everybody should have 90 days of 100% free time that you don't have to worry or stress about making money on. That would be awesome. Think about the quality of life you would live if you were guaranteed 3 months off. Was that 9 weeks vacation or wait, 12 weeks vacation guaranteed? Work terrifies me, as despite how I see when chat, I struggle to function as an adult on a cognitive level. Being outside causes massive anxiety. Being forced to toil will be my end. Yet I suppose trash like Dave wants me dead. So, yeah, I mean, like, not everybody can handle the toil, right? Like, more than that, we just don't need it. Like, I would prioritize people that probably we shouldn't be putting in situations because it's bad for them. But, like, like, if you have disabilities or you have, like, anxieties or whatever that keep you from doing stuff, like, obviously I think it's two-part. Like, hey, we should help you with those anxieties because it's not good to have anxiety about anything to that degree, right? But also, like, we don't need you to I don't need you to build roads. We got people that can build roads. Do what is comfortable to you, and let's try to have a good life. It's crazy to me how we run society. It's because we work and toil for kings without crowns. That's all this is. Kings without crowns. Billionaires, although they'd love to have a crown. Offer them the idea of a crown. Knights, fiefdoms, they'd go back. They go back in a moment. What's fucked up is there are Republicans who would be like, make me a knight, Daddy Trump. Daddy Trump. Make me a knight. And they would go LARP in knights and armor and fucking, like, drown in a river or something in a fight. Convince them to fight in full plate in, like, the marshes of Georgia, Mississippi.
Dave, okay, fine.
Because they're getting paid for nothing. Teaching is one of the most lucrative opportunities on the planet.
What? The most lucrative? California teachers struggle despite having the highest salaries in the nation. The highest average salary for a teacher is under $100,000. That's crazy. Hair implants are the new crown. I can't imagine living in California at all. Like, I literally wouldn't be able to afford it. I don't live a lavish lifestyle. I try to be comfortable and live within my means. I could not live in California. I'm very glad I don't live there. You would have to subscribe much more than 1,000 times, which is just crazy. That's I appreciate you a lot because I live here, not in California. In California, I'd have to open up the OnlyFans. The OnlyFans would have to be on and popping. You would see throbbing cob if I moved to California. Pretty quick. I'd have to make ends meet.
You think it's lucrative, yet you were just talking about the thousands of dollars you have to sink into a college degree and certification. You
Yeah,
realize
it's the one job
me
that you can
saying-
actually pay the fucking loans back.
You realize me saying
Dude, $25 off the family meal? Fucking let's go.
I have a teaching certificate in New York and I'm about to get it in Connecticut and Maryland. Those certificates I had to pay out of pocket. All the requirements, all the prerequisites for.
You want to know? Here's my response. Here's
Go
my
ahead.
response.
Go ahead. I'm so scared.
Here's my response to
Bro, he's
What-
so chaotic.
What's your response, sweetheart?
you took the damn loans out. That's your fucking problem. Don't ask me.
I'm talking about teaching certificates. That's outside of college.
You took the money out to get said certificates.
You act like you know what you're talking about.
What?
Yeah, you're just ignoring me.
Did you not borrow money to get said certificates?
I am talking about teaching certificates outside of a college degree, moron.
That's not student loans, typically.
Or did you not get loans
No,
to
I
get
didn't.
said certificates?
Oh my god, if you're talking about the certificates in and of themselves, no, I paid out of pocket for them.
Fine, then what the fuck do you care?
What? What? Why do you care that you had to pay out of... Because they were expensive?
What are you
That was the point we were talking about?
So what? Any teacher should be able to teach in any state?
I think it would be way easier if we, had a federal sort of understanding of how to teach people. Yeah, it's not like, I think it would be okay if each state wanted to screen you or something. I don't know. I'm not really a fucking statist, huh? Yeah, I think the way that we run the states are kind of fucking stupid. So yeah. It would be nice to just be able to teach wherever the fuck, because I can teach in any state. It translates across fucking imaginary lines, actually. Yeah, I could still do the job in Ohio, although I wouldn't ever try to. Yikes.
say that?
Well,
What?
if you
put
believe
words in my mouth.
if you believe that, then congratulations, you're on the right.
Yeah, I don't think it's a right-wing position to think that there shouldn't be states disagreements between teaching degrees. What?
Go.
I had to take 7 exams to be an architect, and they were multiple hundred of dollars each. If you failed one, you had to pay again to retake it. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. You have to pay to take all these fucking tests. It's a racket, but also, like, the screening process isn't that bad insofar as, like, what they're asking you to do and accomplish and make sure that you have an aptitude. It's that you have to they nickel and dime you. It should be provided for. We should be able to have an unprivatized fucking education system. It's so dumb. And it's definitely, it's like pay gating to keep out the pores. Whether it's intentional or not, it effectively keeps poor people out. It's very hard to move up in society from any class. I'm still like lower middle class. Lower class? I don't even know. What's middle class? I feel like I don't live in a suburb. I live in a cheap neighborhood. I got lucky.
What? Whoa! We're going off the rails, buddy. Where are we going? What?
Medical licensing across state lines is the most cumbersome bullshit. Yeah, so stupid.
What kind of train wreck is this call? I mean, you were asking me. Where are we?
You didn't take out big loans for those Summer Dragonfly? What the fuck? You had to take out personal loans for... No, I had to bite the fucking bullet and spend $425 fucking dollars. That's what.
I'm so lost.
Sucks.
You're worsening my long COVID. I have more brain fog than I did.
Yeah, I'm lower. I'm high, low class, or low middle class, depending on the year. I guess.
Before coming into this call, what? Dave, the costs of teaching are not just like it's not just we get paid for nothing over summer, or we get overpaid
You get paid for
working
nothing.
out. Do you
For nothing.
So you want to know what kind of teacher I am?
Sure.
I'm a music teacher.
Oh, he's really
So
gonna
I
hate
have
that.
to cover costs. I have to cover costs for
He
instruments.
doesn't.
Your average
He doesn't believe in music teaching.
your average salary is $47,209 a year.
Is that a ton of money? I had to get a master's degree for like $70K, work 50 to 60 hours a week for 9 months of the year, almost 10 years of my career. I'm still in middle class. Yeah, Tweakle. This is why I quit, man. It's so much fucking work, and it sometimes it doesn't feel worth it, right? Especially if like, you know how school can be. If the bureaucracy is getting in the way, if you have fucking shitty parents, if the kids just, sometimes the kids are, it's a shitty situation and you can't help some of them, and sometimes just the coworkers suck. I don't know. It's a whole, teaching's tough. It's not easy. 100K a year seems like middle class to me. Me too. I've never made. That would be crazy. 100K. I literally don't know what I would do with myself. That's so fucking much money. That is an insane amount of money. You would have to do subathon numbers every month. I know some of you like make that much money. I've never made that much money in my fucking life. That's crazy. I'm very happy for you though. You coders or whatever you guys do with your computers.
Combined with if you don't get paid nothing over the summer, you have 3 months to get some part-time job.
If you got cocaine money, it's a bad habit. You should just send subscriptions my way.
So I'm gonna chalk that.
And a little coke. You could do a little coke. Like refreshing, a nice refreshing sniff of snow. But then don't sniff it all. Give some of that money to me instead of doing cocaine. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. They should make diet cocaine that's good for you.
That up to about another 20 G's. I'm gonna say you're making about 67 grand a year. You're doing okay.
Dave, have you ever fucking played a musical instrument? Do you know how much they cost?
Yes.
Oh, really?
What's the musical instrument you play, Dave?
Really?
Yes.
What's
In school bands?
Yes.
What was it?
Did you have to hand
3 of them.
your instrument off? Did you have to hand
Do
your
it.
instruments
Please play instruments.
off
I
to
need to hear
your
it.
band director whenever they
New Coke. Dr. Gamble!
I hope you have a fantastic day.
Gifted one to diet cocaine. Let's fucking go, dude.
started, say, well, what kind of instruments did you play, first of all?
First off, I played the cello, and then I played the drums. And yes, my parents bought me my own cello, and my parents bought me my own drums.
Do you play cello? I would love to hear.
Screw it. I don't want to play.
I thought he said 3. Well, drums. There's more than one drum on each drum set. Guitar for 2 weeks.
Daddy,
Fuck yeah.
daddy, 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 daddy.
General eye roll, quitting smoking by giving to the stream. Hey, thank you so much. First time chatting and it's 1,000 daddy bitties, dude. Goodness. I appreciate that a lot. You think he's lying? You think Dave doesn't play the cello? They're expensive, yeah.
You know
Play me a beautiful cello.
how expensive cellos are then.
Wasn't a good cello, but it was all right.
But it's
Wasn't a good cello. Okay. Yeah. Pick up a cello.
it's wood. It's wooden. It's fragile. I was working.
I hope you have a
Mr. Whiskers, give one to
fantastic
General
day.
Eye Roll. Immediately got Cobb, too. Sheesh. Thank you, dude. You guys have a little momentum again.
And then my parents, once
I
I
was working-
lost all
No, no,
interest in
I
the
don't care.
cello, they sold it and they only lost like
Fantastic.
$10.
Fantastic. I don't care. I was working a leave replacement for a high school orchestra in New York.
Oh, so I wait, whoa, shut up.
Shut
I
up.
did not, for my own personal anecdotes.
We got a whoa, shut up.
You could just bring them up, whatever, fine, whatever. Give me your stupid fucking sob story.
Yeah, they only lost $10 on the cello? Doubtful.
Did I strike a nerve there?
Not really.
Oh no, you weren't. You totally weren't mad. Just
No, I just have an allergic reaction to bullshit, but go for it.
Cool.
Oh my god. This is. Oh, I'm so happy I did this.
And if
today.
I was triggered, I would have just ended the fucking call.
Admitting that every time he rage quits, he's triggered? He's so funny. Love that for him. Cell phone.
I'm sorry. A man screaming at me triggers me, sweetheart.
I'm
Anyway.
sorry you're such a weak piece of shit, sweetheart.
This is the dono sound, guys.
Don't worry, you'll find your John Wayne
Soon.
to cuddle you at night, bitch.
Bitch. Do we have bitch? We don't.
Wait,
Please clap, though. John Wayne?
this is the best thing I've done all day. Okay, so I was working. I just dropped my Switch controller. Great. I was working a high school orchestra leave replacement, and I had to get
For the love of God is a dingo.
really, really good at restringing cellos because in this humid as fuck room, very kind of hot, these cello strings, their A strings, kept snapping on me. And every single rehearsal, we had at least one student not playing during class because there were not enough cellos for each student. We had to pay for multiple packs of cello strings.
Did you pay it
And
out
I
of pocket,
don't-
or did the district
Yes.
pick it up?
Yes, out of pocket, dipshit. And I had to learn.
Teachers have to pay out of pocket for pretty much everything that goes on in the classroom. It's really fucked up. It's so goddamn stupid. They should all be covered. It's such an insane burden to put on a man. And I would totally fucking invest tons of money in my classroom. I mean, how can't you? It's so bad. You can try to apply for grants and stuff to get some of it mitigated, but it's still like you got to dole out the money to the teachers who then go buy it anyway.
Still making about
Exactly.
$907 a week there. Just not
Oh
for
my-
nothing.
Oh my god. A leave. Whoa. I'm saying a leave replacement. I'm not talking a full-time position. Leave replacement. What? I was earning 127 per day.
So what? You're so inept that you can't even be bothered to become a full-time teacher?
What? That's not how that works. Sometimes you're in the substitute teacher pool for a while you're working on your other stuff because you're still going to school. Sometimes you're just there because you don't have a position open in your area where you live, and you're kind of waiting for it. Sometimes your life just doesn't allow for it because you're working another job, you have commitments or something. You know, there's lots of reasons people substitute. Sometimes it's just because they want extra money.
Did I not tell you earlier that I'm in literally the process of earning my 3rd teaching certificate? You act like I
You
have
said you
no
aren't even
job.
certified in New York.
Right, and he's talking. Well, he doesn't know what leave replacement is. Leave replacement is typically where they don't have someone filled in for the full-time position, so someone does gets part-time pay for a full-time job. It sucks. But it's also a really good experience. You know, I think if you like teaching, you like being in the classroom, even if they're paying you dog shit. It's better than being a student teacher and paying for the pleasure. Yeah, see? Yeah. It's a good
Yes.
teaching experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I
they
have
make about
a certificate.
$47,000 a year.
I just told
Again,
you.
for a job they do about a third of the year, and you could easily have a side hustle.
I can't believe.
You can't easily have a side hustle, going to school full time, having a job, and then doing like your teaching shit until you are able to get paid to do that. Which is what is being talked about here, and that is your whole hustle. That's the hustle. Is doing the fucking teaching. You have time for a side hustle. Shut the fuck up. The hustle is this. This is the point. You don't know what it takes, man. It's hard work. I dropped out. I was like, I'm not getting compensated enough for this. I would go back though if they raised it. I think about going back a lot.
Believe your memory is this shit. I was just telling you when I was doing a leave replacement. It was only $127 per diem. It wasn't.
So you
it wasn't
can't be
some
bothered to get a job in the field that you want.
That is a job in the field. What?
I said when this was a leave replacement, when I was working
So
as
get a job as a fucking teacher. You have the certificate. You
What?
have the degree.
That is a job. That is that.
You're such an idiot. I'm talking in the past tense. Oh my god.
Are you a teacher right now in
Yes.
the state of New York? Good. Then right now you are making $47,209 a year.
I literally was talking about a leave replacement. I'm not talking about now.
I don't
God,
care
so
about the past.
stupid.
I don't care about the past.
You're so dumb.
I do
can't
not give
believe-
a shit about the past. You are currently are you or are you not currently a
Yes.
teacher for a New York City school?
Why is he
Yes,
screaming?
no- New York. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
New
I
York
almost thought
State.
you were talking-
Fuck it. The state.
Nice
Good.
job proving yourself wrong again, sweetheart.
$47,209. That's what you're making a year.
I
just
giving you-
Googled it.
Nice job Googling my own job for me. I was giving you an example of out-of-pocket costs.
Oh my
that
god. I
music
don't
teachers-
care.
You're saying that we're earning
That was
money
oh
for
my God,
nothing,
not
yet
for the
we
love
have
of
to
God.
buy resources for our classrooms.
Then you
out of
fucking
pocket.
shouldn't.
Hey, Dave, I can't hear you again. What?
Then
is there
you
something wrong
fucking
with-
shouldn't. My parents bought all my damn reeds,
Oh?
all my damn resin, all my damn bows,
He's so sassy. My parents bought my reeds.
all my damn drumsticks, and trust me, I went through a shit ton of them.
I went through some drumsticks because I was breaking drumsticks because I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful and manly. I break drumsticks and I punch walls.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that teachers should not have to pay out of pocket for instruments?
Baby, are you watching? Will you bring me 2 aspirin, please? I got a headache and I think it's from my glasses. I think I gotta... Like my eyes are like not liking the lights on the side. Chat, is this too dark? What if I do this? What happens? Yeah, it's kind of too dark. It's okay.
You're right, their parents should. Not the teachers, not the taxpayers.
Hmm.
And if they come from a poor family that just can't afford it, well, then fuck the kid.
I was about to say.
Please don't say that ever again.
That's an empathetic response you're giving for the first time in years, but you just ruined it. You just ruined it.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
come
I
on.
don't care,
You could have had some compassion. You could have had some level of compassion.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
no, you don't. I could tell. Poor kids
Well,
don't have access
creepy
to
isn't
music.
illegal.
Fuck.
Creepy isn't illegal.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Me too, Mark. Me fucking too, bro. That counts. That counts. Yeah. I was agreeing too hard with Mark. That counts.
First off,
I had to beat up Hades.
Why are you sorry?
I had to beat up Hades, so it took me a second.
Are you just saying that you won?
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, I wasn't just saying that. I was saying it took me a second.
Oh, well,
because I was in the middle of a boss fight.
You're apologizing for not like galloping to me with
I'm
the.
usually very quick with your.
Yeah, I didn't. I
requests,
don't.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, baby. Part 1. Part 2. I don't have very high expectations here, so anytime you brought this to me was a good time, so thank you. I appreciate it.
By the way,
What, baby?
He said something about parents buying his reeds. And he didn't say he played a reed instrument. He said he played the cello.
As a reed.
It's not a
What's it have?
strings.
How's it work?
What? A cello?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
How's the cello work?
It's a big fuck off violin.
Mm-hmm. How's it work?
What do you mean? It's like
It's not. Where do you put the reed?
There's no reed. I'm gonna.
Dave told me you put a reed in the cello. Where does it go? Does he mean like an oboe? Is that what he's thinking?
I was like, is he thinking of an oboe?
Is he thinking of it like the long one? Do 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 do. That's an oboe, right? Where they play jizz on them.
Fuck no, that's a.
They don't play
my
jizz
God,
on an
I can't
oboe.
think of the name of the instrument.
Is there? Wait, is that a real
Bassoon.
instrument in the
Bassoon.
jizz scene?
Are you thinking of a bassoon? 'Cause
Bassoon?
that's a
It has
big-
like a
that's
little.
a big oboe, and it's got a curved mouthpiece.
Oboe is a small clarinet? I thought oboe was a big clarinet.
Oboe's not a clarinet, it's a double reed, and a clarinet is a single reed.
Wow.
They sound the same, but a double reed is totally different.
I like
Fucking
was gay or something.
nerd. The reeds are for the drums. Oh, smart.
not.
Smart.
What?
You put the reeds on the drum so you can do one-man band. Yeah. You can do reeds and put them on your cello.
Off, every one of them fucking does.
Oh,
Let's be honest.
Okay, misogyny and for the love of God are dingoes.
Even in my mid-sized town, there was a music instrument shop that had you basically pay $25 a week till the instrument was bought. Everyone had
Wagging it,
25
wagging
bucks.
it, chopping that meat.
You had like a I had a roommate that used to, is it like rent a lot? What does that say? What is that business where they just like, they're like, oh, for $25 you can have a big screen plasma TV or whatever, and then they just put you in this like super long, and you're like, oh, eventually you're gonna buy it, but like for the contract you're in, you're paying like double the price. Rent-A-Center, yeah. I had a roommate that was like, oh man, you should go to Rent-A-Center and like rent stuff so that you have things and like it's real cheap. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. And he was like, why? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a scam, bro. And he's like, nah, man, it's cheap. I'm getting a deal. I was like, I can count, man. Can you count? Can you do addition? I don't need a plasma. I'll deal with my fucking whatever TV I got, man. It's not that big of a deal to me. String instruments. You drag cat guts across other cat guts and they scream at you. I don't think we kill cats still for it. I think we do. I think we do different kinds of insides now, don't we? Isn't cat frowned upon?
Fuck you.
Fuck
You're
you!
literally saying, "Oh, if kids' families can't afford instruments, then fuck you." But now
Ableism, for the love of God, misogyny, or bingos.
you're
No,
saying,
it wasn't the interest
all
payment.
them
That was
can-
against the principal.
Oh, Dave, you were just saying, "Oh, if poor kids and their families can't support their musical hobbies, then fuck them." But now you're saying, "Oh, they actually can. There are no poor kids in America who can't."
Yeah,
afford
because generally, jackass. These
Jackass?
parents choose their own selfish
Oh.
pleasures over their children.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And no, I don't give a damn. Your
I
dad
know you
spent
don't
your
give a
dad spent
damn.
your trumpet money on beer. Well, sucks to be you.
Well, actually, I'm a saxophone player, sweetheart.
Well, sweetie, if me and you ever met in band class, I'd smash
Yeah.
that fucking saxophone reed across your skull.
A reed?
Just the reed. Fucking quarter ounce of balsa wood right there, buddy. Take that to the dome. Get fucked up. Hey, that is a dingo. Boy's a dingo. Let's go. We dingied. I didn't even notice. I'm boy blind. Because I'm so heterosexual, chat. We're back. We're so back. No, the boy wasn't before. There was a boy after. Anyway. Dingo! Or Dingo!
popsicles.
I smashed someone in the forehead with a trombone slide when I was in middle school because he wouldn't stop fucking with me. Good. I had a friend who was kind of he was reformed. When he was in like middle school, he was kind of a dick and he was like fucking with somebody. And they were like, okay, stop fucking with me, or I'm going to stab you with my pencil. He was like, I'm not going to stop fucking with you. And he goes, I'm going to stab you with my pencil if you don't stop fucking with me. You have a minute 20 to bet your bingies. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to stop. And he goes, okay. And then he fucking stabbed him in the leg with the pencil, and the lead like went in there. And throughout high school, I mean, last I knew, he still had a piece of like fucking lead in his leg. You can see it under his skin. Fourth grade? Yeah, it was somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. This payday has been sitting on my desk for like 2 months. It's a little hard. Stingray. No! Alright, back to Dave. Let's go. Payday is underrated, I agree.
Wait. You just said smash a reed?
If I like
Dave,
was gay or
you
something.
know those are made out of bamboo. You're not gonna do shit to me with a fucking
That's
reed.
why it's a joke, sweetie.
Oh, it was so funny that I literally didn't laugh and
joke.
had to deconstruct
A little hard.
your joke because I didn't understand what you were saying.
Well, of course you don't. You're a leftist. You don't understand humor.
Imagine thinking it's funny that, oh, smashing a piece of
Imagine
Black
thinking it's funny
bamboo.
making $47,000 a year for a part-time job isn't just enough.
a
What?
part-time job. Ooh. Do you know how much
You're done
I mean,
3 months
never-
out of the year, motherfucker.
you can,
so.
Oh my god. So you obviously you don't count curriculum.
Is like a professional boxer a part-time job? Is he like, you should go get more, you should get a side hustle? Lazy ass is a... So anyone who doesn't work every single week? So if you take a week off, what about hedge fund managers or whatever? Do they have to work every day? Can they take any time off? Can billionaires take time off? Is that part-time? What is it, man?
Curriculum planning as work over the summer, which is
You don't
unpaid.
curriculum plan anymore.
Oh, come
And
on.
also,
You don't curriculum plan anymore? What the fuck?
again, you're paid throughout the summer, so yes, it is paid.
Yes, you fucking do curriculum plan.
But no, you don't curriculum plan anymore. You haven't curriculum planned since...
Not true.
I may be the last generation of kids that was curriculum planned.
No, that's crazy. Does he think Common Core means that you don't like fucking plan your lessons, or what? Does he think that the job of a teacher could be shoveled off towards fucking like Wikipedia?
Because you have to do everything to a state or nationwide standard test. It started with Bush, and then Obama completely fucked it up.
What? Dave,
What are you talking about?
you don't think we have to plan around those state standards? Are you kidding me? That's more work.
Everything you do is to a state standardized test, and now,
No.
if the kids are students of color, they don't got to do anything at all, and you'll still give them an A because, I don't know, systemic racism or something.
That's not how it works at all. Nope. They get their grades, whatever they get, man. They get the grades they get. It's like you could try to pull some strings and try to help some kids out, give them second chances and stuff, and mostly it's about trying to get them on track with everybody else to actually learn what's going on. $1. Like, some teachers have the goals of just getting people with grades on the tests, and I think they suck. Yeah, I want people to understand what's going on. I was the last generation that had curriculum planning. Dave, do you think teachers teach off the cuff all the time? Yeah.
Teach me, Daddy!
Dave receives 0 curriculum planning. He obviously it didn't take, obvious.
Oh, excuse me for wanting disadvantaged minorities to actually have a spot in my band class.
If they can't afford the instrument, they have no spot.
What? Yeah, we can figure it out. Children don't have to be held back because they don't have money for an oboe.
You're such a piece of shit.
What?
Oh my god. I mean, imagine
Mama can come up with the money.
Imagine thinking like American popular music has not been massively influenced by minorities in our country. I mean, the blues, work songs from African culture.
And all of them bought their own fucking instruments or made them.
What?
Oh my god.
Not true. That's not true. People have been given instruments over the years and donated. Super normal.
You think that any ordinary family can make their own cello? You can't be that stupid.
I don't think any average American family can make their own cello, but I think the average American family can afford a cello. Or can get on a payment plan for a cello.
You know what? Since you're so hyped to Google things, why don't you Google me the average price of a cello right now? Do it. I dare you.
I was about to. I'm glad I don't have to.
Go right ahead.
Average price.
Might as well Google myself.
Of a
This is when he finds out what a cello is, by the way.
Cello.
Okay, so I have everything ranging from $90,000 to $400.
So what's the average between that? What do you think the average is?
By the way, for context purposes, I'll share my screen.
He just finding what a cello is. So you get the shitty Amazon cello, I guess. You get a plastic cello.
$90,000 cello?
Yeah.
Professional level cellos cost anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000.
Yeah, people.
And we have a $400 cello, which and then
$400 is probably the lowest you can get for a quality, good instrument. You can get the cheapo ones to little kids. They can't respect the instrument as much, and then you can usually what happens in these situations is there's the good cello or whatever instrument. We got a good one of these, and we have a couple shitty ones, and then we have some really shitty ones, and then based upon your seniority skill, or maybe it'll rotate, you can maybe have some of those, but a lot of people ended up having to buy their own. It sucks. We had, I wasn't in band, but I had a lot of friends in band, and I had band class. So we were in there a little bit until you move on, and we had a few things that were donated and stuff, but definitely it was the kids that carried their fucking flute around or whatever that were,
Go.
They came usually from families that could afford that shit. I had a 1K flute that was considered intermediate, right? $400 is a month of groceries for one person, dude. Dave doesn't understand why the word quality means. Look at what he drinks. True.
Same website, $109 cello, $119, $500 cello. But you know what?
His research here was looking at the average prices of the shopping section of Google.
We'll go with this article. Entry level professional cello is $1,500.
Oh yeah, that's not a huge sunk cost right there.
If they get on a payment plan, that is nothing.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Payment plans are the solution.
Okay. Hold up. Why not? Why not? Every goddamn fucking thing we buy is on a payment plan.
Is it?
Your house is on a payment plan. Your car is on a payment plan.
I paid it off. Not the house, the car.
And guess what you need to have in order to be approved for good payment plans? A good credit score.
Which isn't that
my credit score is nuts, in a good way.
hard to make. By the way, over 2 years, $62 a month.
Did you
$62
just
fucking
no,
a month.
no, shut up. Did you just say that it's easy to have a good credit score?
Yes! Pay your
Oh
bills!
my god! Oh my god!
Okay,
Oh
my credit score
God.
is in the 700s, the high 700s.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right? And I went
Congratulations.
bankrupt.
You're gonna
In
go.
the past, I went bankrupt.
You're gonna go
So
into
how am
debt?
I? So how am I able to rebuild credit? Also, do you know what affects your credit rating? The exact same thing as getting going bankrupt.
What?
It's called getting divorced.
Oh, okay. Worries about divorce? I don't have it.
Also, you know what? If they can't squirrel away the $1,500, or they can't fucking
Fuck
deal
'em.
with $62,
Fuck 'em?
basically, yeah, fuck them.
I knew it. No. I mean, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, darling.
Okay,
for having
okay.
such
So
a
explain to
great
me this,
credit
sweetheart. Explain to me this, sweetheart.
Ugh.
Why is it fair that I pay for the instrument?
Why is it fair that you pay for the instrument? It's not fair. You shouldn't have to pay for the instrument. No, we should have instruments available to schools so that children and young adults can learn and foster music and see if that's something that they would like to pursue, because it's a valuable resource to our culture. We love music. Like it pervades everything. We love music. We should foster it. What is the point of society if not to get the best parts of it, and get the most out of it? We should be super excited anytime we get a musician.
Why is it fair through my tax dollars that I pay for the instrument? Explain to me that.
Wait.
The credit system is fucked.
Whoa, hold on. My brain is short-circuiting. No, hold on. No, Board of Education in different districts. They
run
out.
on tax dollars.
They
Why is
budget
it
out.
fair? Why is it fair, right, and just that I pay for some piece of shit kid's instrument, even if he is the next Yo-Yo Ma?
Why do you think that's you paying for it? What the fuck? I have no idea why he thinks that capitalism is a scam. The government doesn't need your money to do anything. We have the resources to have instruments. We can just give people instruments. We can give kids instruments that require their are appropriate, I guess, for their skill level and age. And then if they desire to get some fucking $90,000 thing, they can pursue that. I think all kids should have the opportunity to see if art is something that they would like to pursue in any of the mediums it exists in.
Why is it fair for me to pay for that kid's instrument through my tax dollars? I don't care if he plays the cello or not.
I think it's awesome that you give back to your community.
I mean, there's so many different angles to take that in. I mean, Board of Ed.
No, it's because you're an idiot socialist that thinks socialism works.
I mean, nice job pegging me there, sweetheart.
Oh, you're not a socialist?
No.
What are you then?
Anarcho-communist.
Oh, an anarcho-communist, something that can't possibly exist.
It's a good ideal, though. It's a good ideal to have.
You're a communist, okay. When has that ever fucking worked? Oh, that's right, never. Anarchism, the removal of government, and communism, which really needs a government.
I don't think anarchy means no government. I think it means, well, I mean, I guess it does to some extent, but I mean, like, in the way that you think, like, a Western government needs to be run. I think it's a good ideal. I don't think that we, as we exist now, could ever do it, of course, because we don't have the apparatus to sustain that kind of lifestyle, because you don't have, like, healthcare and produce access and, housing. We have a lot of things to do on the way there. That said, we could have a functionally equitable society, I think, and that's my goal. But like the ideals of anarcho-communism are good, right? You want everyone to have everything they need. You want people to be able to pursue what they want, and you don't want people to have hierarchy over others that don't fucking just deserve it, right? Like, the only hierarchy that we should, like, really respect are the ones that are, like, not enforced but sort of natural that happen. Like, oh, this is our friend that we defer to when we want something good to eat. This is our friend we defer to when we want to listen to good music. This is our friend we defer to when we need someone to teach us how to change the oil. You know, that's like just hierarchy. To even call it hierarchy is probably a little too strong, but, you know. Anyway, based.
You think I'm a vanguardist?
So basically, what you did was...
Do you think I'm a
I
vanguardist?
don't want to play anymore.
I will 100% pay for a string quartet to play at Dave's funeral. That is so much more than he deserves. I'd rather you paid for 4 children to have access to a quartet.
This whole thing.
Over this whole thing?
You still haven't countered a single point.
I
that
did.
brought up. No, you didn't.
Literally admitted I
you
was
fucking
correct
didn't.
at the beginning of the conversation when I told you, when you
make $47,000 a year. You make $47,000 a year. If you stop fucking caring, you know what? You're done.
When you divide yourself.
Oh, rage quit.
I probably killed that call.
I probably killed that call?
It's still going on.
What?
Oh, God, do I really gotta pee?
Okay. He's doing a piss break?
Whatever. Or it can go on forever. I don't care.
Dude, he pisses so much. Is he dying? This man literally pisses all the time.
Alright, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. My corn is so moist that it's actually dripping.
Just burping. You're right, Dave. Capitalism works. It works at making us impoverished, so we have to buy our own unaffordable instruments for government-funded school programs. Such a good system. It's so dumb. We could just have good stuff. Dave acting like 47K isn't literally chump change in today's economy? Dude, it feels like a lot to me. Because I live... I mean, I know. I agree with you. Like, it's... I have lived in deep poverty for a long time. 47 is nice. But it's not enough to go teach when you got to pay for all the shit yourself. We need to be making entry-level teachers. Man. I don't know. 70K minimum? 100K for when you're, like, been there and, like, fucking set up. I don't even know. I mean, it's such a hard job. I would like to think that we have... The problem with the teaching shit is because of the way it's all set up, really shitty teachers can sit inside the system as well, and it takes a lot to get them out, although that is getting better. But there are some just fucking dead weight ass, like, people just taking up these jobs from people that, like, these younger people that typically have, like, good intentions and want to fucking teach somebody, but you have boomers that are just like, well, I'm just gonna sit here in my unionized shit. Cop should make $0. Oh, yes. No, I'm just kidding. I actually think if you had law enforcement, you can call it law enforcement. I think if you had community service, cops should literally fucking help around town and, like, solve problems. But not be cops. You know what I mean? Like, the idea of law enforcement should just be, like, community servant. Like, you are here to literally protect and to serve. Oh, hey, Bob down there, he's got a bad back and he needs his lawn mowed. Okay, community servant should be over there helping or facilitating help. And we should have many community servants to help and just assist everybody. If we need protection along the way, cool. But you know what would be awesome is if we were part of these communities and prevented a lot of this stuff because people had an actual active support system within their communities. You know, oh, we need this fucking, the sidewalks are all messy. We should have the community servants out here because they should be among the people doing acts of service and helping everybody. And then if they got a civil force, I mean, you know, there's so much that we could have that's different, but fuck bicycles, true. Get rid of them. Get rid of those fucking things.
All right, this will probably be the last one I do
Oh yeah.
for a while, but I'll have these people on one at a time. All right, Iron Gullet, what the hell do you want?
Hold on, I had to repost the link for everybody.
Oh, yes, of course, even though I'll just shut this down if it doesn't go the way I want it to go.
Yeah, you'll throw a tantrum, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I want to ask you.
Don't.
I've never thrown a tantrum on here, but okay.
He is gonna throw a tantrum.
So do you stand by what you said like about an hour ago about how it's okay to call teens hot as long as you don't act on it?
18 or 19 are legal.
That's not what you
They
said.
are still teens.
That's not what you said.
Yikes.
So,
Because you called Next Benedict cute
whoa,
after she died.
whoa.
I can't click it
Hold
again.
You call a 5-year-old girl beautiful.
Uh,
What's wrong with that?
I wouldn't call a random 5-year-old girl beautiful.
What would you call her?
What? We looked at this before I left. I would just not be randomly physically assessing toddlers.
Fantastic day.
Dr. Gamble, give one a unicycle boy. Thank you. Yeah, usually her name. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know. I'm not usually trying to talk to toddlers.
Why would I comment on a child's looks?
Yeah, man. What?
Are you this stupid?
Dave, why would I look at a child and then look at them
What would you call a random 5-year-old girl?
by their name?
Okay. If you were just randomly describing them. Well,
I call them a
creepy isn't illegal.
I'd be like, yeah, there's this little kid. Yeah, maybe cute. Yeah, were they being cute? I've definitely said that before. Like, oh, there's this kid down the road, and when I was bringing groceries in the other day, he aimed at me with his Nerf gun, and he saw me, and he said something I didn't hear, and I put my hands up, and then he made like a sound, and he shot the fucking Nerf gun at me, and that was cute. That was it. That was a whole social interaction. I don't even know who that kid is. I couldn't even really see him. I just knew he was in the bushes. Last time I watched this, it gave so many good alternatives for beautiful for like a 5-year-old. Yeah, like, I mean, beautiful is not something that comes to mind. I'm not thinking about how attractive toddlers are, Dave. Is that a normal thing for you?
Child.
So you wouldn't use beautiful, handsome.
No, I don't
funny,
sexualize children.
Energetic.
Okay, well now you're getting into characteristics that aren't physical, which would be better. Why is your first instinct to comment on the looks?
Why is it so creepy for you to call a 5-year-old girl beautiful?
Because I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, just yikes.
See children as beautiful, Dave.
Neither do I, but we still say that. It's just a nice thing to say.
Is it? Is it nice? I don't think it's nice for Dave to say anything about the physical nature of your children. I think you'd be like, don't talk about that kid, weirdo. You can call your own kid beautiful. You'd be like, oh, you're so pretty. You know, you can call kids that you like are related to, maybe. I don't know. Oh, what? Timmy, what a handsome lad. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I guess he was like, I guess you're picking up the kid and like doing like a. Kids have, you know, when you're a guy. I don't know if this is, or I guess you're just big and strong. Little people who are tiny want me because I'm big to swing them around and like do all sorts of that kind of stuff. That's my experience with kids. Pick me up and swing me around. Why? Because you're strong enough to do it. And I'm little. It's common in Christian spaces to call children beautiful. They also kiss them on the mouth and shit. Oh, I just got the shivers. Dude, old people used to kiss me on the mouth when I was a little kid. Not like, that sounded worse than it was. You know, like the occasional old person would be like, oh, familial kiss. And it's just like, nope, you're old. That's fucking weird. I don't want this. Yeah. Not like just a bunch of old people were trying to kiss me. Relax. That is fucked up. Yeah, gross. Not into that. It was never like a sexual thing. It was always like I'm being friendly and way too fucking intrusive. Yeah, yucks. Yuck.
Well, you say a lot of weird stuff about kids.
So do you, motherfucker, but
What?
whatever.
When did I say something weird about kids?
The fact that you are so weirded out about saying, you know, like to your buddy, yeah, you know, your daughter's beautiful.
Ah! Yeah, no, I don't even like
And
I don't even like your hypothetical, honestly.
She's like 3. That's just a nice thing to say.
No, ooh, that's fucking gross. That's stranger danger shit.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, super weird.
God, thank God I'm not friends with anyone in your friend circle.
Well, Dave, you don't have friends. We know.
You can keep believing that, but...
So why haven't you done a ribeye video? I did mine like 6 months ago.
I don't know, at some point I'll get to it.
Yeah, where's the
No,
ribeye video?
I mean, you don't know what you're doing based on this video you're watching.
You can believe that.
Dave,
But
I've seen your...
I
what about that?
I guarantee you, I'd whip your ass in a cooking contest.
Dave, I've seen your old steak videos. They look like shit. They come out gray. Or every time you barbecue some, like you did a pork roast and you literally burnt the shit out of it.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah, I actually did do that one, the surface of it, and then I shaved it
You
off,
ruined
and
everything you
everything
cook.
was fine.
You ruin everything you cook. I love that he's like, yeah, I did fuck it up.
And
Like you ruined everything.
What you know, what you could do is you just could take a video of mine,
I did.
redo it,
I did.
and maybe I'll take a look at that.
I did as well.
I
I did a
don't.
ribeye.
Like,
But
I'm not gonna
I
remake
really
this cheating
don't. I
recipe.
really don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna make
So-
stuff out of your grandma's casserole catalog.
I really don't.
Grandma's
care,
casserole catalog.
So you can fuck off.
Fuck off.
Oh, I guess he left.
Nah, I'm still here. What's up?
Oh, well, for a second I thought you left. We're going to be leaving soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anything
So
else?
sassy.
Or shall we move on to other callers waiting patiently? And you can always take your turn around again. Okay. You're at the back of the bus.
The back of the bus.
I guess we'll do Iron Gullet. He was the first on the list. Hello, Underhaven.
Okay, I had Iron Gullet on the mind.
Damn, you keep confusing me and Iron Gullet all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of
He
Iron
keeps
Gullet,
speaking in and out. I don't know what the hell is.
Oh my god, dude.
I've made him too powerful. Anyway, let's have a conversation. It's good that he's here while we're having this, because why do you keep conflating me and Iron Gullet and everything that we say and do?
I try not to. If I do, it's purely accidental.
I mean, I just wanted to ask because it's just, I don't know, it's something I noticed keeps happening. Like, you attributed one of the opinions that I had recently, which is to not open up a line so frivolously. That's something I said, and you said that Iron Gullet said that earlier.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
Oh my
Underhaven,
god.
I
bro.
accidentally cut ya. Son of a bitch.
Jesus.
But if you want to know
fucking
the
Christ.
reason, I just fucking spoke. Alright,
Dave.
Underhaven's back. If you want to know the real reason, like I said,
No,
I just
not boring
fucking
enough.
spoke.
All right, yeah, I just want to clarify. It's a bit strange to me because we don't sound anything alike, but that's fine. I guess so yeah, that was quite the conversation for me to come in on. Yeah, that was quite the conversation, Dave. But
My
but that
corn is
aside,
so moist that it's actually dripping.
Oh, no! Not you again! I've dealt with this 3 times this week already!
I'm finding it. There's a pattern here, Doc.
that whole conversation that you had earlier with Music Combo was rather jarring to me. I don't understand why you feel the need to like bicker with someone about their own profession. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that something that someone should know better than anybody else?
He said that, he didn't get paid as a New York State public school teacher, and I proved no, you do get paid.
What?
Situationally, it seems like that's the case.
Well, then he's not a teacher, so he's misrepresenting his profession.
What? You're wrong.
I mean, my point is, regardless, why do you feel the need to always like bicker with people about these
Because
little petty things?
he always come. Look, you really want to know something about me, Underhaven? I wouldn't engage unless these people, at the end of the day, I do not engage with anyone unless they engage with me first. Okay.
So what are you gonna do? Just because...
me, you know what? Name me
He's
one time.
He's the victim.
And maybe there is a time. I will. That I was the first one to. I'm sitting along. I'm doing a stream, And I immediately say, no, you're in the stream. I want to talk to you right now.
Well, yeah, because you're a pussy. Yeah, you're a huge fucking pussy. You've literally been bullied by me too much to where you're like, nope, I'm not talking to him again.
Maybe it's happened. I've been doing this a long time, so...
I mean, I can't think of any instances off the top of my head in which that's happened. But at the same time, like, even that aside, even if that's not the case, because sure, sometimes people come in
right,
here
he titles his streams Jake shit all the time.
Try and, like, get a good response out of you. Are you just going to be, because you're such a prideful person, just always going to be that person who takes the fucking bait?
All right, you guys should tell him to talk to me again, though.
You know what I mean? Is that the person you want to be?
I believe that you were goading me into this fight. With at least Iron Gullet. Or,
yeah, because...
not Iron Gullet. Music combo.
It's not my duty or obligation to be the source of your fucking willpower. Only you can do that. Like, yeah, I've given up a long time ago.
It's kind of funny. You do one and now the other.
Well,
and you're right. It is my decision.
Yeah, you have all the fucking power to do it. And I feel like a good compromise was what I was telling you to do in the chat. And I didn't stray from my point on this. Is just talk to Music Combo about it, since you two seem to have... You're basically making the stream to that anyway. So instead of just talking to someone in the chat, bring it up on stream. Whenever you open up the lines, you don't have to open it up to everybody. You can just talk to one person. That's the point I'm trying to make.
The point that I'm staying with is, if you open the lines, you open the lines.
That's the silliest fucking thing ever. Like,
I'm talking about Jake, bitch.
He's so dumb. Dave's resting pulse is empty, impotent, passive-aggressive, seething. Huh.
Anyone can come in and...
What is an open line, Underhaven?
Well,
that means anyone.
Let's take a look at the history of your open lines.
If you're gonna go down to the local bar, go into the local glory hole stall and say, "I'm taking all dicks tonight."
Well, you would hope if you
go. Why? Dave is always fantasizing about sucking dicks. It keeps happening. He is not protesting. He's just gay. He's always thinking about getting...
Man, I'll suck your dick!
Yeah, he will suck your dick. It's definitely pretends to fuck. Okay, sure. No, it's not. He's not pretending to fuck. This is a crazy hypothetical. Doth confirming, yeah.
Go to your local bar, there's not just going to be some fucking, random porn on a screen somewhere.
My point is that when you make a declaration,
I unclicked it because it's not pretending to fuck.
Say, and already
even
Sir Jack has raised.
Yeah, I'll let you get to the other callers, honestly, because I'm going to let you prove yourself right on that thesis. If anyone named T comes in, be sure to let them in. I'm sure they'll work out just fine. But anyway, have a good day, Dave.
Well,
Thank
you. Again. No, hold up.
All right.
What if they are legit callers? What if they are legit people that have a point?
Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. But that's like the thing about opening the lines.
But again, if you're gonna do an open line thing, then that's
why do you But you know what? Because I feel like you've put yourself in a real interesting catch-22 here. Because why do you have to have the lines be fully open every time you talk to a singular person? Can't you just talk to one person sometimes?
I didn't, but I actually didn't this time. But then they got disconnected, and I said, "Fuck it."
All right. I mean, yeah, that's fucking fine. No, that's the point I'm trying to make to you, though, is like, and you were just bickering with me about that. Like, every open the lines. That's my point. Anyway, but go talk to some of those other people you have on the fucking line, because I don't really have much to talk to you about today. I was wanting to maybe talk about black crime statistics, but we can save that for another time since there's a lot of callers here. So yeah, let's put that theory to the test. Let's open up the lines. Maybe some new people will have some fresh perspectives for you, Dave. But all right. I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger.
You have 90 seconds.
All right, see you, man.
See ya, Underhaven. All right, Iron Gullet, you got 90 seconds. By the way, the first person to play porn gets immediately banned, and this whole thing is shut down. And Sir Jack gets removed. And do Poots.
Poots?
No Iron Gullet.
You're calling him Poots?
You have missed your point.
You're calling him Poots?
You have missed your thing. Okay, I guess I'll do Rowan.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
I am fine, Rowan. How the hell are you?
Great, bro. I'm actually a fan, and like, I really thought that video title was funny about telling fat people to shut the fuck up and learn their place.
Wonderful.
So I just had a question about the video, though.
What's that?
Why haven't you shut the fuck up and learned your place?
Because I don't take up 2 airplane seats, motherfucker.
Maybe it's just because he's so short.
You do, though, obviously.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't.
Nope.
How tall are you?
And you're done.
Oh. He's 5'4".
And this is why I don't. This is why the era of me having live calls is over.
The era of me having live calls is over. I think you would benefit from not using Google Hangouts, David. I think you would have a good time. You know who else is having a good time? That boy right there laying in his dog bed. Look at that puppy. What a baby boy. Oh. Yeah. It's hard out here. It's a hard life.
I'm going to admit Power Falcon, and then I'm going to end this.
Hey, Pooter's here.
Iron Gullet, you're gone. I don't want to play
Pooty. Congrats, chat. This is the commemorative 100th time Davis said he'll never take live calls again. We win. Well, nobody wins, but it was fun. I wonder how many times it actually has been.
Oh, Dave, I was gonna tell him something.
Man, life sucks.
Sorry. Oh, you have
got it right here.
And 1 sec. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
What do you want to ask?
Do those idiots have anything better to do with their lives?
No, because they get auto.
It's Google. Once you admit someone, it comes. Once they can reload the meat and do it again. That's how they're able to join.
Okay.
So,
you know what, Power Falcon?
I think I was right. I think so.
You know what, Power Falcon? I'll be right back. I'm gonna shut this meeting down.
I don't mind.
Okay. Cool.
Now,
what a fucking shit show. I know, right?
Is for Power Falcon and for Power Falcon alone.
Okay. It's not gonna work.
Nope. Hello, Power Falcon.
Hey, Dave. Okay, good. No more Iron Gullet. What I wanted to ask is, how can you be so sure that this won't turn into a guilty verdict? I'm not saying I don't
Trump
believe
trial? I'm actually expecting a hung jury.
Whoops. That's pretty rough.
And kind of
you have 4 jurors that are.
I know what a hung jury is.
Yeah.
I know what a hung jury is, but.
He's like, Dave, shut the fuck up. I'm smarter than you, please.
As far as I remember, the jury hasn't been sequestered. And then again, this is New York we're talking about.
I honestly think with I thought Jake was fucking hot.
34 counts. Got him. Got him.
The amount of support Trump is getting in that area, you may actually see a not guilty verdict.
Cope.
As opposed to a guilty verdict? Like, would there be more states added or less states, depending on the verdict?
If Trump gets a guilty verdict, he could literally be released from New York house arrest and walk right into 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I was referring to the election.
Doesn't matter. Trump can run for president. A state conviction does not disqualify him. Only a federal conviction does.
I know, Dave. I was just saying.
I know, Dave. I love how annoyed he is.
That would he gain more states in the election, or would he gain less states?
Fewer, Pooter, since we're being annoyed little guys.
At that point would probably be decided. What I really think will decide the election is the summer of immigrants. Do we have another summer rush at the border? If we do, yeah, it's gonna overpower everything. I still think Trump is on track to win, but.
And what were the things you were going to cover today before Music Combo decided to go to?
A bunch of shit.
Well, one of them was about feminism.
Actually, I have paid requests that I have to get to, too.
Listen, I can bail out. Not if you want me to. Okay.
Dude, playing Pooter on 1.25 makes him sound so much more like normal and like accessible. Like I have more tolerance for him.
Yeah, just tell me when to bail out.
All right, let's just end this, and I can.
Yeah,
release
no
it
more.
on video.
No more of this, please. Please don't let these guys go, Jew.
Hell yeah, dude. It's a good waddle. Good form. At least they're cold today. He's not slumming it with the warm beer.
Oh, how long have we been going on? Oh, long enough. Fuck it. This will be the last time this happens. All of you open the line, motherfuckers. You've had your last dance. Go.
Unaffordable tuba noises. He loves the show pants. Look. Look. The ding knowers. The ding knowers. Connoisseurs. I very, very close to clicking boring, but there was a smile on my face and I was laughing. I did not want to shut this off and scream, and I didn't just want to speed it up a lot. It wasn't boring enough. So, it's a ding no. It's a ding no. It was definitely about to be too boring.